So I've been talking a lot about independence with my students. So when I'm working on independence skills with my students, I use a prompt hierarchy. There are very varying degrees of what a prompt hierarchy is, and you might see a couple out there, but I'm going to share how I use the prompting system to help support my students gain as much independence as possible. So if I'm telling my student to brush their teeth, I'm going to let them try it. I'm going to let them try and see what they can do. Maybe they can turn on the water and grab their toothbrush and toothpaste, but they really can't brush their teeth or know how to squeeze toothpaste on a toothbrush. So then I would support them through that system. My prompting hierarchy that I like to share is independence is going to be the least invasive for my students. So obviously that is what I'm working towards. From there, if they cannot do something independently, I might show them a picture of somebody squeezing the toothpaste on the toothbrush. If they can't figure out how to do that, I might gesture to the toothpaste and see if they go and grab it. If they don't grab it, then I might give them a verbal, grab the toothpaste. Maybe then they'll grab the toothpaste. Okay, so they grabbed it. Okay, and then I go back to this whole system and work again, right? Okay, now they need to squeeze it. Okay, I show them a picture of somebody squeezing it. Then I give them a pointing to the squeeze, right? I tell them squeeze, they haven't done it. I keep moving. I might model for them and squeeze the toothpaste on the toothbrush for them so that they can see that. And then from there, if they need support to squeeze, I might do that for them to help support them, but get to the point, maybe you can work with an OT to have them squeeze the toothpaste on the toothbrush. I know many of my students, they like to squeeze too hard. And so that squeezing then becomes a huge mess, right? So maybe that support of you supporting them doing it might help them become independent. And then you can fade out that prompt. So say I have to use hand under hand for the student to squeeze my hand to squeeze the toothpaste. Maybe from there, I might just model for them and just do it and see if they'll do it, like squeeze and maybe not actually squeeze it, let them squeeze it and see if that'll help. If not, then I tell them squeeze the toothpaste. That'll help. Again, you might need to do some teaching in this time to support them so that they are squeezing appropriately. But this is just an example that I use to help support them to get as independent as possible. And as they become more confident and you know they can do it, you start fading those prompts. That is the major part of being a special education teacher is I want to work myself out of a job. I want to be as independent, I want my students to be as independent as possible, and that's what I'm going to work for.